This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports. As we join you from USAA Stadium, USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top.
Oh, big hole, left side.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first in goal, and that was electric to watch.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Well, not an ideal situation to start this game off, Mike. I mean, the smoke from the pregame festivities were still lingering in the air, and you find yourself down a score. You don't have to necessarily go for the quick strike. Whatever your plan was coming into this game, stick to it. Of course, they didn't plan on falling behind this quickly. There was a long game ahead of them. Just get back on track. Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making...
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Broncos have it.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tackles did it seem like he broke on that run? But so often we see it, Mike, time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. That ball just gets a little lower and a little looser. And the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great ball security, they are going to attack it.
And he's in! Touchdown, Broncos. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st down, up past the 35.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up?
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do...
And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Up we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. I fumbled the football. The Broncos have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. the fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. First and 10.
26. Up, go.
Jones operating out of the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, hey. Up, go.
From the gun, it's Jones. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. On third and long, it's Jones. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. So that'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Man. He gets free. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. The Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. And before this next drive, quick reminder that the Madden Championship Series is back for another year. It's going to be the biggest and boldest yet. How about $1.7 million up for grabs? And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Jones going to give it to Barkley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Third and long.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Once again, it's Barkley. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This fielded inside the 35. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. That his second touchdown tonight. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Here we go. Out we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. So we've reached halftime now on Black Friday. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's
Why shift the crew? Why shift the crew? Half 18.
a design run here with Jones. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Okay, here we go.
Now, Jones. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle, or he...
A big hole. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 35, Dolphins 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Jones to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Jones motioning here. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third down, 3 to go.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. This is taken at the 25. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Big opening up the middle. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Denver. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this 3rd quarter. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40.
Xavier Worthy.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Denver. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw, it's Jones. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, hey.
Back to throw is Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended, Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing is Jones on third down. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Broncos have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Broncos. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. So it's a high five for that one. His fifth rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession.
Here we go.
They'll do so with 1st and 10. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Tom Caper.
Jones. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now Jones. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, I'm not sure the defense expected that give to the fullback. By the time they shook off the surprise, he was through the line and headed to the second level.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. Room to run inside the 20. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today. But Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
It's Mixon on second down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Goff. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Takes it in at the 26. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Oh, stiff arm. Now another stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
Kate, I don't know how much longer we'll see plays like this in the NFL with how little fullbacks ever get to touch the ball. But I'll tell you what, while they're still hanging around, it's sure.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Putting a receiver in motion. Handoff on 2nd and short. Stiff arm success. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. The give to the fullback. Big gain has them across the 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Hill now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And as we begin our next drive, Brock, sure a lot of you have noticed that the weather, it's starting to become what a lot of folks would call football weather out there, right? A little colder, maybe even some snow depending on where you live. Well, it's getting colder in the Madden Championship Series too, with our Zero Chill broadcast coming up on the Madden NFL Twitch channel. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Broncos corral it!
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Hill now to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. 1st down throw from Goff. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. From the gun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Goff. He's got him. That's Mixon. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He's back to throw. He lofts it deep left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. I suppose not everyone's the biggest fan of halftime. Okay, we'll skip over the break and get right back to the field. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Finds his man over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage. When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They send a receiver in motion right. Goff now on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning Chase left. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. Broke through the tackle. Has room down the left sideline. The 30. Gets the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. On 1st down, it's gone. That pass complete to Moss. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Looking for a target. He's running with it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, gone. Escapes the pocket. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Broncos corral it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it.
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos blowing them out now, 34-zip. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Goff on 1st and 10. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Broncos corral it.
I'll tell you, Kate, by now, I think it's as much between the ears problem as it is anything technical ball security problem. After 3 fumbles in a game, he's got to get his head on right there on the sidelines before they will ever trust him to hang on the ball again.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Hill now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rush coming for Goff. He's got him. That's Moss. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Wow, it's free again! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. His work begins at the 31. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle, still going. They bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. Leading them out in his 6th NFL season since being picked 6th overall, Daniel Jones.
Kate, we've hardly gotten into this game, and already he's headed out there with a mission right in front of him. His sideline, you can feel it. They're still stunned after the return put him in the immediate hole. It's now his responsibility to captain this offense downfield and at the very least neutralize the momentum, but ideally answer with a score of their own.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey.
Right to the air, it's Jones. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football.
Has room down the left sideline. All the way, touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking unit on down for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, here we go.
Here's Jones. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the pit, Baltimore material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it.
He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. He gets him 70 yards, and that brings an end to our first quarter. And they will have to boot it away in a... Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. Works it past the 20. Oh, what a stiff-up by a man, and now he's in the clear. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They've got first down from the 31. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He's across the 20, still going. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Sending the tight end in motion left. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. They'll send him over right. They'll run here following the penalty. Past the 25, still on the move. And he'll finally be corralled at the 26.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. Worthy deep to return it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning Chase left. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go...
Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will, as we advance to the start of the second half. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And this game might be going better. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Half jumbo.
Play fake, Jones. Taken in by Smith. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now run by Cook. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Jones. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take possession of the football. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hand off to the upback. A lot of grass ahead. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Detroit Johnson. Up go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Broncos take over after the interception. That's good, but a very puzzling return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. It's a foot race into the red zone. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Bengals send... They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Half jumbo.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go, hey. Up, go.
Slot receiver headed left.
Up, go.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Biggie. Jet. Up, go.
Blitz coming for Jones. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. This our last play of the quarter.
180.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. There he goes on the right side. He's at the 30. The 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out.
Here we go. Up, go.
Jones on 1st down. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, hey. Up, go.
Jones. He's on the move. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. Brock, what did we just see there? Is that some new strategy that I've never seen before for returning kicks?
Nope.
Because I don't think we're ever going to see it again.
I don't think we'll ever see maybe him again get that chance.
Ooh. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Plowing up the middle. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Playing favorites with the fullback here. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos are running them out of the building. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos continue adding on to that lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. First down, throw by Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad.
Trying again following the sack. He's got time here. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. The drive picks up here. First and 10. Running this one left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They send a man in motion. They'll run here on first down. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. So it's...
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Penix gonna throw right away. Open man, he's got it. It's, oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Broncos have it.
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate for this guy, Mike. I mean, that was incredible effort to continue to fight and break all those tackles, but it doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to say, hey, great effort, go down, live to play another snap. In this case, he just kept the play alive a little too long. The defense kept pursuing him, and next thing you know, they pop it out, and it goes the other way.
Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
Crazy. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Motion man, set right. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. He is in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Denver. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drives. Lamar Jackson. He's inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. So after... Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. Taken at the 19. And he's going to bring this one back. 81 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. 2nd and 7. Now Penix in trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They bring Chase in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Houston. This brought in out past the 20. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's gonna score. He takes it back on the punt return. 76 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team, Mike, than through special teams. Now, when you could do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
3rd and 14.
Throwing is Penix. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. So we've reached halftime, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Broncos. The PAT up and good. Broncos stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, go. Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Penix. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got to...
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is good. And the Broncos keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Penix. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Broncos have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
Here's Chase. He gets it on the jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Broncos. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're in.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. No problem there on the extra point. The Broncos stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Olave is the motion man. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. Here's Penix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate. The Texans getting all set to punt as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Broncos. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. 1st and 10.
180.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
Wow.
And he spins his way into extra yardage. Going to be a pickup of 9. A good run there.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. A tight end in motion now. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Denver. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Oh, a loose football. The Broncos have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Yeah, and he will score again. Touchdown, Broncos. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Broncos have it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he will score. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
Makes the score Broncos 91, Texans nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Texans offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And they were able...